Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your reading. So, the feeling that I'm getting from your reading is very different than the two readings that I just did before you guys. So, I did Aries and I did Cancer, and Aries was like very excited and just like ready to get things going, and Cancer was more laid back, going with the flow, still taking action, but like allowing things to just kind of unfold. Gemini, your energy just kind of feels still. Not that you're not taking action, but it's a very interesting feeling where it's just kind of like, okay, okay. That's that's the feeling that I'm getting. So let's go ahead and look more into this. See what spirit has to say for you guys. Okay, so we do have some movement forward. This is like another kind of go with the flow energy, kind of similar to Cancer's energy, but like I don't know, you're writing it a little different. Whereas, like with Cancer, they really needed to go with the flow and release things. You guys are just kind of, it's like you're walking along this, like the side of the river here, not really afraid. You're just kind of okay with your surroundings, which is really interesting. Maybe you're just kind of waiting for something to unfold. Okay. All right, we have the Wheel of the Year popping up. And that takes the place of the Wheel of Fortune card in the regular tarot. So, good things coming our way. Maybe you kind of know that. Yeah, you've already planted the seeds. You've already planted the seeds with the Seven of Pentacles here. You're watching things grow and you're just kind of like knowing, you just kind of know like what you're growing is going to bring you a better future, a good year. And so we're kind of watering these seeds, going with the flow, moving forward. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So really stepping into a new beginning here with um I'm getting your finances, career is very heavy here. Maybe some of you are building a business. And so it's kind of like you're taking that leap, you're taking that start, and you kind of already have um a good steady foundation, but it's not like big just yet, but you know that it can get there. You know that it can get there. Oh my gosh, yeah, King of Pentacles popping out here. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have a tower moment here. I feel like though, even tower moments like this aren't going to stop you. I'm gonna keep that card out. Yeah, tower moments aren't going to stop you. Little shakeups aren't going to stop you. I kind of feel like it's like a shakeup kind of happens and you're like, "Ugh, really? Okay, I'll deal with that." And then you deal with it and you're just like, all right, now that's over. So time to go back to work. Not that it's like, it's not that you don't enjoy what it is that you're trying to achieve here. Maybe for some of you, you kind of do. You're just kind of like going with Mm, you're just kind of picking some things that you, oh, maybe that's it. It's like as you're trying to start this new beginning, you're also kind of just dealing with going through, like, okay, so how I'm trying to say this is like, let's say this is a business. Let's say for some of you here that you do want to start something, you do want to start a business, or you want a new job or something, just a new job, okay? A new way to bring in income, something that you actually enjoy. But while you're doing this, you're you're going to a job like every morning, and that's not really the job that you feel like aligns with you. You're not really enjoying it. So it kind of just, yeah, I think that's what this is. It's like you kind of just like, okay, dealing with things that you just need to deal with as you move forward, which could also be why there's shakeups here. You're just like, really? Really? Like, I kind of see somebody in like customer service, retail, kind of stuff here, and a customer just really giving you a hard time for no reason. And you're just like, come on, come on. Like, my day was actually starting to go pretty good until you decided to be a Karen and show up and and cause problems for no reason, complain about something that is not the end of the world, but they're making it out to be. Trust me, I know. I know. I've been a cashier. I've worked in concessions. Um, I've I've served food. I've done it. I've worked with customers. It can it can be draining and it can be a pain. Okay, we've got the Emperor popping out here, along with the Two of Pentacles. And so I definitely feel like with the Two of Pentacles here, yes, you are juggling things. Juggling, I feel like, between what it is you don't want and what it is that you do want. But I do see here we got the King of Pentacles and the Emperor popping out here. So I do feel like you are moving forward. Like I said, you're planting those seeds, and I really do feel like you're going to be on top, okay? Um I'm trying to get a feeling on timing for you guys. I just feel like it's going to be different for everybody. I don't usually read on timing because of that reason. And I know that may not be what a lot of you want to hear, but I really do feel like it's different for you. So my encouragement is to just keep going. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. I know the thing that you don't want to be doing can be draining and daunting and just the okay. I get it. Trust me, I've worked that kind of job before. And also just working a job you just don't really want to do in general. Um, so yeah, I get it. I understand. But the only way to change things is to keep moving forward and planting those seeds. And I do see like that you're doing that. And if you're not doing that, then this is just encouragement to get that started. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. But I do feel an energy of like, no, you're doing the right thing. It's just going to take a little bit of time, okay? Just going to take a little bit of time. But I do feel like this is going to be a steady growth throughout the year. And maybe that's why I can't really pick up on timing so well, just because this is this is something that's going to be developing over time. Okay. So, good time to start is now if you haven't already, and you're going to slowly start to see these come in over the year, these changes come in over the year. And you will eventually find that balance, find that fulfillment to the point where it may actually possibly allow you to leave that job that you don't like, leave that situation that you don't like. I hear you are a master of your finances. Maybe there's somebody who kind of, I'm kind of imagining somebody living in somebody else's house, maybe with a parent. Just a very like toxic kind of situation where maybe things aren't really your own. Yeah, but you're going to be gaining things on your own, gaining what it is that you need. That was weird. I don't know if was there like a little bug or something? I didn't see anything. I just heard buzzing in my ear. That was weird. Okay. We have Enchanted. I don't think I've had this card pop up before. Enchanted and release blocks. Yes. Okay. So definitely with release blocks, that's something that I feel like you really wanted to hear. These blocks that have made you feel held back towards a brighter future, those are being released. Enchanted, it kind of makes me feel like it feels like magic. It feels magical, where it's almost like if a miracle happens or you're like starting to see all of these things come through, it's like a miracle. It's like a blessing. Sorry if you heard anything in the background. We have somebody, uh, there's somebody walking around. Um, yeah, it just feels like magic as this is all unfolding. And you can't believe like how this is really playing out for you. But it's still, you're just kind of like moving along, going with the flow, and you're just like, okay, yeah, let's go, let's do this. Okay. We have Bear popping up here with tap into your inner strength and power to face challenges head on. Yeah, which I feel like you're already doing. We have Herbal Witch, seek guidance from those who came before you. I got a very, not just from the image, but I just got a very strong grandmother vibe. So maybe some of you have a grandmother who has gone through something similar. And so to reach out to them. We also have Hidden Waterfall, create sacred space for peace and reflection. Yes, definitely important. Um, Especially if you're going through something that you don't really necessarily want to go through. Sorry, there's a deck I forgot to grab. I gotta reach for it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, definitely seek that guidance from people. Find that space that is really going to allow you time to find inner peace and reflection. I kind of see somebody like if it's somebody that you kind of just want to get away from or a situation you just want to get away from, you're kind of like closing the door to your room or something like that and to just have some quiet time. Okay, we have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Okay, this is making me feel like the reflection, having a different perspective on things. Um, I don't want to, I know it says none of it matters, I don't want to say like, I don't really want to say that. Like, what you're going through matters, but it's kind of like this situation that you want to leave. It it doesn't matter in a sense of like this isn't going to be carried forward, okay? So just kind of zoom out, look at the bigger picture of what it is that you were planting seeds for, what it is that you were trying to work for. Um, Common ground, there could be finding a common ground with somebody else, but it could be a common ground for yourself between like working towards this thing that you really want while dealing with the thing that you don't want. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay. So maybe there was something in your past that really made you feel rock bottom. Sorry if you hear the dogs. Um, yeah, that just made you really made you feel rock bottom and really cracked you open in a sense of like maybe you're somebody who doesn't usually cry, but like that past situation made you cry. Um, so it allows you to crack open to your emotions. I'm so sorry. Okay, what else wants to come through? Sorry, I got a little distracted with the dog. And maybe that's something that you're kind of dealing with too, is like there's these distractions. You're still planting seeds, but you've got these distractions. Distractions, noise. Yeah. Okay. So I think with that, it's just kind of taking time to just kind of definitely sit in that quiet space and just breathing, breathing through it, gaining a different perspective, staying calm. Yeah. Let's go ahead and end the reading here because I feel like that's kind of all Spirit wants to say. So let's get some affirmations for you guys. It's not too much. Let's see. Okay, so we have appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractor. So having appreciation for the moments that do work out, even if they're slow, even if they're gradual. We have I release time and let the universe show me what to do. Yeah, being grateful for the universe, showing appreciation to the universe. The more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. And last, when I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm so sorry about it being so noisy towards the end here and distracting. Um, but that is all Spirit has to say. I hope it still helped you. I hope it resonated with you. If you if you like the reading, you can go ahead and leave me a like, comment down below, subscribe. In the description, there's also links to my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, so you can go ahead and click those links and follow me on those platforms as well. But like I said, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming by. I am giving you so much love, healing, and blessings your way. I'm wishing you all the best, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!